President Donald Trump and Canadian Prime Minister Mark Carney remained at odds over the current trade war between the two countries.
Yeah, the two met in the Oval Office yesterday. The president said that there was nothing Carney could say that would cause Trump to lift tariffs on Canada. The president also continued referring to the U.S.'s neighbor to the north as America's 51st state. The prime minister said that won't happen.
Having met with the owners of Canada over the course of the campaign last several months, it's not for sale, won't be for sale ever. But the opportunity is in the partnership and what we can build together.
I say never. I've had many things that were not doable, and they ended up being doable, and only doable in a very friendly way. But if it's to everybody's benefit, you know, Canada loves us and we love Canada.
Carney won the job of prime minister last month by promising to confront President Trump. He described the meeting with Trump as wide-ranging and constructive, even if no changes were made in the trade war. The Supreme Court has decided to allow President Trump's ban on transgender people in the military to remain in effect for now.
In February, the Department of Defense issued the ban, giving military officials 30 days to remove transgender service members from the force. Ban quickly faced multiple lawsuits, was placed on a national hold by a U.S. District Court judge. Tuesday's ruling lifts the hold while legal challenges proceed, but does not rule on whether or not the ban is legal. We are learning the U.S. Navy has lost a second fighter jet in the Red Sea. FA-18 jet's hook system reportedly failed while landing on the USS Harry S. Truman. This caused it to not properly attach to the ship's flight deck when it came into land. Two pilots on the jet forced to eject when it went overboard, suffered some minor injuries. All this comes just a few weeks after another fighter jet from the same aircraft carrier fell also into the Red Sea. That was just last month. Ahead of a temporary ceasefire, Russia launched a deadly barrage of missiles and drones against Ukraine's capital city.
At least 2 people were killed. 8 others were injured, including 4 children in the attack on Kyiv early this morning. It comes just one day before Russia is set to begin a 72-hour ceasefire in honor of Victory Day celebrations, commemorating the end of World War II. Chinese President Xi Jinping is expected to attend the celebrations. Well, at least 30 people are dead after India launched airstrikes on Pakistan. Pakistani officials say one of the victims was a child. Video from Pakistan's military shows the blasts happened near the Kashmir region. India says it struck 9 sites. It says the airstrikes are in response to an attack conducted 2 weeks ago by a Pakistani militant group. Pakistan's military officials call India's actions an unprovoked act of war. In the wake of the tension, India's prime minister postponed his upcoming trip to Europe.